Well, the grass is always greener on the other side. You know why? Because they have beautiful snacks for a picnic. Now, we are going to be making that snack right now. It's called Focaccia.
Nice.
Did I say it right?
Yes.
I was trying not to mess it up. Focaccia, we're making a focaccia today. And of course, Ashley is here to show us how it's done with some elite cheeses to be stuffed in the focaccia. And I want to say it the whole time now because I know how to say it, everybody. Focaccia, focaccia.
Nice.
Focaccia.
I was wondering why you were saying it so much.
Then
No,
it's
you know, Graham's given me a new name, eh?
What?
Mavis.
Mavis?
Yeah. That's my new name.
I do not see a Mavis.
Because he said I resemble an old lady. So I was like, I know.
He's a hater.
I know.
He's a hater. It's all good. But you're going to be making this for us. I
am.
love this. I didn't know how to pronounce it, but I knew
Say
that
it
I
again.
loved it. Focaccia.
Keep saying it.
Because have you ever had it with balsamic and some olive oil and you just dip it in and you just eat it and it's usually like a starter before your main meals? It's just beautiful. Perfect for picnic, perfect for warmer days. It's obviously coming around right now. So I will just pack this in a picnic basket and just Bob's your uncle.
Would you feed it to Luca?
I would. Why would I not? Everything I eat, if it's good for me, it's good for Luca. And I can get away with putting some spinach in there.
You can hide the veggies in there. It's
We're not
great.
hiding the veggies. We're saying, hey, there's spinach in there. Eat it. And
Oh, does he just like openly eat it?
if I eat it, he'll eat
Yes.
anything. So that's.
What a good boy.
Oh,
Great son.
Sometimes we'll be like, no, no.
No, Mum.
Okay, what you doing now?
Okay, so we don't have enough time to do this correctly, but when you're at home, you would take some lukewarm water. To test lukewarm, you stick your finger in it, and if you feel no water, that means it's the same temperature as your body, so you're good. You go with that. Then you bloom your yeast in it, and we have some sugar, and the sugar helps feed the yeast. I feel like I say this conversation every time I come here.
But
and
we
do
need
bread.
to hear it every single time.
Okay. And then you make a well in the center of your flour and your salt.
That doesn't look like a well. That looks like a
was
river,
not a
but
well.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you add the water and you add some olive oil. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second.
Some olive oil.
And it's
Obviously
quite a
make
wet
it
dough.
Nice and just moist because
Yes.
you want it to be nice and yummy. And when you break it open and that cheese comes out and it's moist. You're moisting.
Moist. Okay, so then you just combine it. And Jamie, while you're there, can you please slice some tomato?
Sliced. I can do that for you, girl. You know I got you.
Tomatoes are my least favorite vegetables.
Why?
I like cooked in things, they're great, but like there's something about a big tomato, I don't know. It's odd.
Some good cheese. Again, balsamic vinegar. Tomato. You're sleeping on tomato, girl.
Am I?
Yeah. Grilled tomato.
Another thing that I see a lot of people do is they take ciabatta and then they use a piece of garlic. You like scrape the garlic on it, and then you just take slices of slices of tomato on it. Okay, so you would want to knead this, but it's a very wet dough.
Makes me so excited.
Doesn't it
honestly.
just?
Food makes me so excited.
Okay, so I'm just gonna knead that with one hand for now, and then leave it there.
Oh, look at her.
Thank you.
Just kneading with one hand, everybody. That's how you do it.
No.
This haircut is changing you, hey? Now you're not even going back to cooking skills and your techniques. You're just trying to change things up here.
No, we have to get to the actual other part, you know?
The stuffing. The
Yeah.
stuffing. And of course,
Okay.
we're going to be pairing it with 100% crushed juice because it's just a beautiful pair together. When your picnic basket is out and it's summer's day, it's all about refreshing, that kind of thing. And of course, with 100% goodness from Crush, you get 100% fruity, tasty goodness in every single sip. Now, the stuffed focaccia recipe can be made ahead and then simply cut into pieces to pack your picnic basket, like I said, for when you do need it, when you are going out and about. But it also makes for the perfect meal to have some family fun in the sun and everyone can just get their hands in there. Can you just imagine that, like you and your friends
But you have to
chilling?
slice it, actually. Like, if we take the full one and just slice it like that across.
Yes.
Yo,
Don't
that would be
forget-
lit.
Don't forget your crush, and also don't forget the balsamic and the olive oil.
Yes.
Top tip
You and your
from
balsamic.
Ashley, Mavis, Michaela.
Yeah. That's a great name.
We're gonna have to speak to G about that name. I'm not feeling that Mavis. Okay, for the stuffing.
So then we flatten it out into a rectangle. And we're going to fill it with some spinach.
Spinach. Love some spinach.
Some wilted
greeny.
spinach. So you can either do it the way I'm going to do it, which is the lazy person way, and you only fill half of it. So we're going to...
Lazy. It's just maybe making for smaller like a smaller group of people. You'll only do the one
Maybe.
side. And then some
So-
red.
Some roasted red peppers.
Got it.
I do like some roasted red peppers.
Could you roast the tomatoes as well?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roasted tomatoes are better. Go with that, folks.
But also if you want that crunchy element to it and you want to keep the vibrancy of the tomato, you could leave it like that. Don't judge my tomato. Anyway, so obviously we are adding some cheese. That's also the hero of the dish over here. So when you open it up, it just oozes all that cheese. Some salt and pepper.
This is my right hand. It's not the...
Take my right hand!
Clearly, it's not the strong hand.
Not the strong hand.
Yeah.
And then some pepper.
Thank you.
Fold it up.
And then, instead of slicing it in half, I just give it like a good old fold.
Boom. And then for how long does that go into the oven?
180 degrees until golden brown and crisp. But what you want to do is then seal the edges.
Gotta seal it, gotta seal it.
And then just make a few indents in the center.
Whether this is a snack or it is a meal, expressoshow.com is where you can get your hands on this recipe. It is beautiful. Thank you so much, Ashley, Mavis, Michaela, for this recipe.
Yes, bring the family. 100%. Your cousin's coming over. Get the crush and I'll get the ice. The whole family.
More Crush Milk, 100% refreshing, 100% goodness.
Made with love by Clover.